Hello, welcome to Daily Purposeful Movement. We are going to jump rope today in my uninsulated, unfinished garage. So I'm going to try to find space for that. If you don't have a rope, just start jumping. You don't need a rope to jump. So, shoulders back. We're going to relax your death grip. And we're going to jump tall. So you're jumping through your crown, elbows at your sides. See? I don't have a lot of space. That's okay. I'm going to make it work. Shoulders back. I'm jumping tall, not small. I'm landing on the balls of my feet. So I'm engaging those calf muscles, which we know is really important for our heart health. Because it returns the venous supply back to the heart. If you bobble, okay, just start. And if you don't have a rope, just jump. This is good for our bones and our muscles and our brain because we have to work on coordination. We have plank up downs next. So you're gonna work on that push-up aspect, core. Let's go 10 more. Here's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Okay, let's go to plank up downs. So, grab your mat if you want. We do have some specific strengthening exercises, overhead presses, single leg deadlifts, bicep curls. So, start in a plank position, good neutral wrist, shoulders back. We're gonna come down to bent elbow, plank pause for a moment. Use your left hand to push up to tall plank. Now don't be in a rush to get through this. Be really intentional with your movements. Breathe. Push up. Okay, looking forward. Gonna keep those shoulders away from your ears. I tend to hunch forward. And push up. Again, don't worry about how fast you're going. 60 seconds is 60 seconds. Whether you do 4 of these, whether you do 10 of these, it does not matter. Push. Okay, let's do one more round. Push. So one more with the left, one more with the right, and push. Okay, we got squat jumps next. So we're ready to squats in the 10-a-day challenge. But if you're starting out looking up, we're bending through our knees and our hips, shoulders back, and then we're powering up. Now, if you're starting out, all we're gonna do is lift your heels off, heel raises, then a little hop. Then we're gonna jump. So let's go 10, 9, 8, heart's gonna come up, 7, 6, 5, explosion, 4, explosive, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, single leg deadlift. So grab your weight. You don't need to do weight. I'm gonna show without weight. So no weight to start. Balancing on the right foot today. We'll do both sides. Dumbbell deadlift is coming down and then up. So regular deadlift is here. Shutting like a door with your bum and coming up. Working the hamstrings. Single leg deadlift is that we're gonna kick the left leg back, hinge, and up. Adding weight, which is an option. Balancing on the right leg, weight in the right hand, left arm out to counterbalance, kicking, extending the left leg back, and then come up. Breathe. So don't lock that standing knee. You're gonna feel the back of the hamstring. It is very effective. But I've had a couple patients come in hurting their backs doing deadlifts. One, poor form, but really the number one reason is they're just lifting too much. You don't need a lot to be really effective. And we don't want to hurt ourselves, right? We're training smartly. So now if you want to level up, grab both dumbbells, shoulders back, extending the right leg, and we're going to deadlift. I gotta work my balance here. Deadlift back and come up. Let's do one more and then we'll switch sides. That's taking me over the 10. Okay, so let's go the other side. So we're going to balance on the left leg. This side's got a better range of motion. So deadlift. Okay, I have called them single deadlift because we're working on balance, but you do you. So standing on the left leg, don't lock the knee. Reaching down towards those toes, kick the right leg back and come up. Core engaged. Breathe. So leveling up. The weight's gonna go in the left hand. You're standing on your left leg, right arm out for counterbalance. Right leg's coming behind us, so we're gonna soften that left knee. It's easy to lock it and come up. That was a bad wobble one. So finding your balance through the left foot and power up. So again, we're hinging, back up. You've got it. Let's do a couple more, and then we'll level up with 2. You do you. You don't have to have weight. It's a bobble. So if you feel like you're more effective not doing a balance, do that. We have bicep curls next. Let's do one more. Really feel it in my left leg. At the bobble, that's okay. Okay, bicep curls, shoulders back. So we got 2 kind of options here. We're gonna do hammer curls, which you don't turn those weights. We're not coming all the way back down here past neutral. Maybe keep a little bit of tension. So hammer curls is one option as bicep curls. You can also turn and come this way. So this is an option. You choose, you do you. Let's go 4 more. I'd rather go over than under. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's last one. There's 1. Okay, we got overhead presses. So shoulders back, heavy weight. Let's go, we're gonna press up and come down. So we're gonna turn if you want and come down. Some just like to keep the weights here. That's okay. You do you. Focusing on the back here, shoulders, press, come back down. Press, back down. Not all the way to 0, because this would be 0. Right here, we have some tension at all times. So you choose what you want your overhead presses to look like. We have dead bugs next. Let's do 3 more. It's heavy. 2. Do hard things. 1. Okay, let's go to dead bug. So grab your mat. Dead bug is exactly what it sounds like. You've seen a bug on its back, even dead, its arms and legs are up, or dying. It's a lot of core, we don't think it is. So we're gonna extend the right arm behind us, left leg, back to start. Left arm, right leg, back to start. So the knees are over your hips and the legs, lower legs are parallel with the ground. We're not touching the mat with that extended arm and leg. Now, we're gonna add on and do double. So right arm, left leg, back to start. Right arm, left leg again. Reach, 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 reach. Now contract your core and come back to neutral. Left arm, right leg, reach, reach, reach. Back to neutral. Left arm, right leg, reach, reach, reach. Contract, back to neutral. Extend. Okay, I'm gonna go back double again. So right arm, left leg, back to start. Right arm, left leg, reach, back to start. Left arm, right leg, reach, 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 back to start. Right arm, left leg, back to start. Let's do singles. Contracting your core, going as low as you can without touching. Let's do 1 more. Left and 1 over, that's okay. 1 more with the right. Now we're gonna go to plank hold. So we're gonna do abs again. Different kind of abs. You used to think sit-ups was all for the abs. It's really not. So plank holds. We've already done 30 seconds of this in the 10 a day. But you will be fine. So roll your shoulders back. Press your feet back to engage your quads. Kind of puff out and think of it as turtles popping its head out of its shell. Pull the core in, squeeze your glutes. So if your bum is too high, it's harder to squeeze your glutes. It gives you an idea of where your positioning is. Now, if you want, you can level up with doing knee taps. We have farmer's carry next, and then we're done. And stay where you are. Focusing on the core, you're gonna get the shakes. Take a moment for a break if you need it. Try not to though. Come on, we're almost done. Do hard things. Don't be afraid about the challenge. Let's go 10 more. Here's 9. Here's 8. Breathe, 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 shoulders back. Here's 7. Here's 6. Here's 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. Okay. Let's go to farmer's carry. So, grab your dumbbell, shopping bags, whatever you got. Doesn't have to be fancy. I've got 2 kettlebells that don't match, so I'll switch. And in my small little part of the garage, all I'm gonna do is carry. Because we are training to pick up, carry, and then set down. And this isn't the farmer's drop, where that's all we're focused on. This here is just focusing on the carrying. So carry, shoulders back. Don't lock your elbows. It's easy to let your elbows lock. Right, we're looking forward, core engaged, bum tucked under, so we're not carrying here. We want to be really tall. Think about those wall angels that we work on. And we're gonna add some steps. So you choose how far you go. If you're in a long hallway, go all the way down. I do not. So I've got, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 steps. That's okay, making it work. So again, think about your posture. Let's review that. Tailbone tucked under, look up, shoulders back and down, elbows slightly bent. I don't have a death grip on my handles. I'm just gonna carry. And less than 10 seconds to go. The set down, the drop, which is not really a drop, it's a set down, is really important. We don't want to hurt ourselves or break anything in your packages or in your body. So we're gonna do the squat, set down, and come up. There you go. Thank you for participating in the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. We're aging well together. Have a great day.